we are taking her stuff since she lives out in the country. We're taking trash, or even if it's not trash, even if it's just a really good end table that we don't want. We are
Right.
taking it and putting it out on the road by our house because we live in the city, and that's what people in the city are allowed to do.
Yep.
And we have already done it at least once, during this move. And I was a little bit iffy about whether they were going to take it because I was under the impression that it all needed to be in bags. We did not put it in bags, and they took every bit of it. So I learned that lesson. This time around, we actually did have quite a bit of it in bags, but there was some big stuff that we didn't. There was a lamp. You're not going to put a lamp in a bag.
No.
And the neighbor comes out, sticking his head out his basement door, talking about how I didn't hear him at the time, but I know after the fact that this is what he was saying. Talk about how they won't pick that up unless it's in bags. Well, I couldn't hear him, like I said, and my wife couldn't hear him either. And we called him over, or he came over. We didn't really call him over. And he got, I don't know. I don't know. This part, I don't know. I can't speak for him, but he, I guess, got mad that we were putting it there, even though to his belief, they weren't going to take it. I don't know why he would get mad about that, but he
Yeah,
did.
it's it
Yeah.
seems a little weird.
So he got more and more mad. And then he started to kind of like get a little bit aggressive towards Gloria. And so
Oh shit.
I, yeah, so I stepped in. I was still trying to kind of play it calmly at that point, but then I stepped
Right.
in and I was like, I don't know what your fucking problem is. And he's like, I've lived here for 2 years. And I was like, well, motherfucker, I've lived here for 5. What the fuck does that mean?
Right.
Who gives a shit? And he's like, they're not going to take that. And I was like, they already have.
Yeah.
And he went on about he was like, I'm 65 years old. How old are you? 30? And I'm like, what the fuck does it matter how old I am, old man? My wife was like, he's 40. And I was like, yeah, so
Thanks,
take
babe.
that. And then I can't remember how it progressed. Words were said as far as never, like, there was never anything said as far as like, I'm gonna punch you from either side. There was never
Right.
any vocalized threat of violence. But I said something, and he like puffed up on me and stuck out his chest. And I was like, "Are you trying to fight me right now?" I, I was like, "Bro, do you want to go to jail today?"